Impact 211 improves the coordination of social service systems within our 5-county area so that people experiencing a personal crisis can regain stability as soon as possible. Like Tracy, a bus driver who was the victim of gun-related violence while on one of her routes.
I developed what was called post-traumatic stress disorder. Woke up and I just couldn't work. I just wanted to quit. I was put on a sick list. And of course, I'm not making an income, so I'm losing everything. I own my own home. Everything was gone. I became homeless. You don't recognize that you need the help until you have nothing. 211 helped me get to the Cathedral Center by a recovery support coordinator. To be homeless is totally humiliating and a humbling experience. You know, what happened was tragic, but it's a blessing in disguise because I found the Cathedral Center.
The Cathedral Center serves women and families who are homeless or experiencing a housing crisis. Impact 211 has been an invaluable partner to the Cathedral Center. They take all of our calls so that my staff can focus on what's important, and that's providing support and case management services to the women and families we serve. It's also saving the consumer a lot of headache and a lot of stress because they're getting their needs met a lot faster. If I personally found myself homeless with my 3 children and my husband, the last thing I would want to do is stand on a street corner trying to figure out where a phone is. I can trust that Impact 211 is there, and if I needed help, I know that I can call them.
Tracy's story doesn't end there. Even after leaving the shelter, Impact 211 connected her to additional services.
I called 211 and they gave me resources for clothing, for food pantries. I went to places where I got personal hygiene items, just counseling too, where I can get free help. And I survived.
There are many stories like Tracy's, and Impact 211 helps during personal crisis by being an information clearinghouse for vital community resources such as food pantries, clothing, and medical care.
One of the things that will happen in the community because of the Affordable Care Act is confusion. People won't know what they're eligible for, they won't understand the systems, and 211 will be able to help with that along with other partners in the community to find out the information that they need.
The Milwaukee Healthcare Partnership is comprised of the 5 health systems, the 4 federally qualified health centers, the Medical College of Wisconsin, and the city, county, and state public health agencies. The partnership was commissioned in 2007 to improve healthcare access for underserved populations. Milwaukee is a very asset-rich community, but it's very difficult for people to identify and negotiate healthcare delivery services. In 2012, Impact 211 fielded about 21,000 healthcare-related calls for people seeking primary care, specialty care, dental services, behavioral health services. Those calls have increased over the last 10 years by 79%. I think it illustrates the importance of this asset in our community.
When people call us, they really have no place else to turn because they don't know what's available out there. And having a partnership with the local programs so that we can have their resources available, understand what the individual needs, and get them connected to the right program.
Impact 211 also aids coordinated response to community-wide emergencies, both as a partner to emergency management services and as data collection for statewide and national agencies.
Emergency management's protocol when community-wide emergencies occur is warning and communication to the public so that they have first-hand knowledge through either the media, radio, television, or a NOAA weather radio. Impact 211 is a community partner with us for community-wide emergencies in order to be able to get specific information on immediate needs from the public. 211 is a trusted source of information, so we know if people call 211 with a problem, that we can get the information through their system, and then we know which neighborhoods have been most impacted.
The fact that we're able to collaborate with emergency government makes all the difference for the people in the community. They give us good data. We give out the correct information because we can ramp up quickly so people can get it from us.
Impact also has the advantage of being networked across the United States with other 211s.
Well, during the flooding in Milwaukee, other 211s took the data and information and made calls to people who had suffered damage. And they collected the important information, and as a result, we were able to claim FEMA money for the community. In cases of emergency or community disasters, we've used other 211s to back us up, and when there are hurricanes or some such disaster, we also help back them up. It's really a system-wide approach. All communities benefit throughout the country.
There are many reasons to support Impact 211.
To those who support 211, you don't know what type of service you're providing. You don't know who's going to be the miracle next. They really can use your contributions and your support, because I thank you.
Well, Brewers Community Foundation focuses on health, education, recreation, and basic needs. So it's always important to have an organization like Impact 211 that can serve as a good neighbor, that can be trusted by people that are in vulnerable situations, and that they can turn to an organization that will be supportive and get them the help that they need. And so it's a perfect organization for us to be involved with.
The funding for Impact comes from a variety of sources as essential. It really is a public-private partnership between government, private foundations, United Way. Everyone has chipped in to build this system that makes everyone else more efficient. I believe that Impact 211 belongs to the community. Everyone owns it. We need support from everyone in the community to help it grow, to help it respond, to help it evolve. This includes volunteers, financial support, and just the general goodwill of the community.
I have a place, I have a job, and 211 helped me. With 211, you have somewhere to turn to.